am I? I am Auntie Foluke, and today we're going to cover something that you, as an 18-year-old or soon to be turning 18, you are going to need as you step into adulthood. So, what is it that we're going to cover? We're going to cover three P's today. We're going to talk about planning, protecting, and prospering with your money because that is what you desire, right? As you step into adulthood, you want to live strong and end well financially. So, I used to teach teenage boys, I did, how to earn Eagle Scout personal management merit badges. Okay, my son was a Boy Scout for a very, very long time. And that badge, the Eagle Scout personal management, specifically merit badge, required the Boy Scouts to do one thing for 13 straight weeks. They had to track every dollar they spent. And they also had to plan every hour of their day. So it was a very good system. If you haven't done this already, I encourage every teenager to do this. And I encourage every parent to allow their teens, encourage their teens to do this. Give them responsibility of their calendar, waking up, going to bed, planning their activities for the weekends, etc., and even planning big events, their own birthday parties. Okay. And as you unleash them into their calendars, do the same with money and allow them to keep track of how much money they get and what it is that they're spending it on, budgeting, etc. So this is what I noticed. The scouts who could not manage their time could not manage their money either. Okay. It was a very wise thing that the Boy Scouts put both of them together. Time and money are sister resources, as I call them, every single time. So tonight, I want to give you, as a teenager and parents of teenagers, an opportunity to basically earn your merit badge. Okay. So I'm going to give you some frameworks, and I am also going to give you an opportunity to apply it. Here is what I know about most 18-year-olds. I have one myself. He literally just turned 18 a couple weeks ago. Your 18-year-old is extremely sharp. And if you're the 18-year-old, you are extremely intelligent. You are capable, and you have gotten to this age by learning some things in school and outside of school. You can sit down and learn how to manage a paycheck. You can sit down and learn how to write out an actual check, okay? And what the process is before your money gets to the bank. You can choose to not fall into debt at all, ever. Don't fall into the debt trap that gets adults stuck for decades. And you probably have seen some adults that are still carrying and talking about the debt that they have, decisions that they want to make in life, travel plans, etc., and even relocation, things like that, they simply can't do because they have a heavy load of debt. So you can learn that money sitting in Cash App is not protected the same way that money in a real bank is. It's not even calculated the same way. You can choose to increase your financial knowledge now to grow the wealth that you desire for your future. So let's start with planning. Pull out your phone, okay, or even a piece of paper. I want to give you something that you can use before you leave tonight. This is called the 60-second budget. And I want every teenager in this room to do it right now. Okay. I cover this in detail in my book, Plant Your Money Seeds. So right now, let's make it practical. Write down any income that you have, or if you have a potential job that's coming up, write that down. Give a monthly estimate. Okay. It could be, let's say, $200 from your part-time job. It could be your allowance, whatever it is. Think of an amount that you earn or are likely to earn in a given month. Write it down. Now, divide it like this. I call it my 40-60 rule. The first 40% is broken into four parts. 10% to give, charity, church, however you feel led. 10% to save into an emergency fund or for something that's coming up, a big spend item. 10% to invest into your future self, to sit and grow. um, and 10% for fun. Now, 60% goes to life expenses. That is your budget right now. You just made a financial plan in under 60 seconds. That's the plan pillar. Every dollar had a job before it even arrived into your bank account. How many of you just did that for the first time? Okay. Now, my framework is a little different than what you hear most people talking about because it puts you first. It even starts with your heart, which is generosity. It then puts your future next, saving and investing. And then you remember to put your money today, fun, in that bucket as well. Don't leave out the fun. That 10% fun money is an absolute must. It's a must that it be spent every single month in full. Don't let that money carry over. Enjoy it thoroughly. Too many adults forget to enjoy. Too many adults forget to enjoy the money that they earn. This right side up budget means that expenses get your leftovers. Getting into a rhythm of budgeting like this means you will never, ever, ever live paycheck to paycheck. The second pillar is protect. At 18, there are three things that can expose you financially if you're not ready for them. Insurance. You can stay on your parents' health plan until 26, but you need to know what a deductible is before you need it. Auto insurance is required by law. Renter's insurance is cheap, and most young adults skip that, okay, when they get their own apartment. Don't skip it. Look at your parents' insurance documents and get familiar with it. Adulting means looking at paperwork that doesn't make sense and asking questions until it does. Okay? Other documents, your social security card and number, birth certificate, passport, they're not just paper. They are a master key to your financial life. Know where they are, protect them like gold. You may want your parents to hold on to the originals for safekeeping, but you may also need to have your own copy. And digital security is just as important. When you leave home, no adult is watching your email. Your parents are no longer watching your email, at least they shouldn't be. Your Venmo or your bank alerts, that's all you. So phishing scams, fake financial aid emails, Cash App scams target college age adults specifically. Use two-factor authentication, and that's not just a tech skill, it's a money skill. By being hyper aware of what information is not necessary to give out online. So here's a tip. Don't click a link from an email for a financial institution. Type in that institution's website to log in. Make sure you're going in directly from their website, not a link that someone sent you or that you saw in an email. Now, prosper. We talked about plan and prepare. Now you want to prosper. That's the third pillar. A Roth IRA open at 18 is a gift to your 65-year-old self. Every tax dollar goes into it. After tax dollars go into it. Everything grows tax-free, and a dollar invested at 18 is worth significantly more than a dollar invested at 35. That is not an option. That is not an opinion. It is proven decades, centuries. That is compound interest at work. If you have a summer job, research what is needed to open a Roth IRA right now. And I'm not recommending a specific product tonight. I'm telling you the concept exists and that starting early is the only thing you cannot buy back: time. I'm a financial coach, not an advisor. An advisor manages money. A coach manages the habits, the mindset, and the heart behind the money. Both matter at different times. You will always need to manage your habits with money. Tonight, you have the plan. You have the tools to protect. You have the steps to prosper. Scan the QR code right now, and you will receive both the teen checklist and the parent guide directly to your inbox.